girls, I've turned my tray here to try to do a short video to show you how I'm going to put this pattern on here. As you can see, my tray has swirls in it, and I'm going to use those, and thank goodness there's an even number of them. Anytime you're making stripes or checks or whatever, you have to work in even numbers. So I think I'm going to put the harlequin pattern on the middle of this tray. This is a beautiful large tray, so I'm going to put the harlequin pattern in the middle, and then I'm going to paint every other one of these with the black. So we have black and white. These are swirls that come around. So I'm going to show you on the video here how I'm going to lay this out. This is a flexible ruler, and I bought these from, I think they come from Hobby Lobby. They come a couple in a package, but since I'm doing the 1 inch, this is a 1 inch. Since I'm doing 1 inch, I'm going to use this flexible ruler. So I'm laying this down here, hoping that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm going to put my pattern in. I'm doing it kind of what I consider corner to corner. Okay, so I'm going to take my pencil, go across here. Then I'm going to work my way up, working to the right of my line. I'm going to go all the way across and put those 1 inch lines all the way across till I reach the other side. I thought it would be easier to show you this overhead than to try to show you when we start the video, when we start the class. So I decided to go ahead and try to make this video to make it a little easier for you to see. Now I'm going to turn my tray completely around, and I'm going to go back to the stripe that I started on, and I'm laying it down again, going what I call corner to corner. This is round, but I'm going to put it in here so that it's got the harlequin pattern, the diamonds. Okay, so I'm working my way back to the right. I'm right-handed, so that's why I always work to the right. I am right-handed. If you were left-handed, then you may turn it in the other direction to get your, to get your pattern on, but I'm right-handed. Okay, so I'm going right on across. Now I've got those going that way, and if I was making stripes, I would just go straight across that. But I'm not going to do stripes, so I'm going to tilt it and go back this way and make my diamonds, not going straight across. This would be straight across right here. If it was in the center, it would be straight. That would make me checks. I'm turning it to the corner a little bit and starting on the right, working my way to the right again. I'm putting in my another row of diamonds across through here. All the way across till I get the inside of the tray filled. It's going to go right over to the edge. The hardest part of doing these kind of patterns on tea sets is getting your pattern on. Once you get your pattern on, you got it licked. The hardest part of doing a tea set, because every one is shaped different, the hardest part of doing it is getting a pattern on it. And you have to work out your pattern before you ever start to paint. Okay, I'm going right on across here. Okay, see, now I've got diamonds across there. Okay, now when I'm going to paint them, you do a row straight across. It looks real weird, and you think, how am I going to paint every other one? But I'm going to start right here, put an X in this one, and go right across the tray. Okay, then I'm going to skip the next line, and I'm going to come down. It'll be right down here. I'm doing one, skip one. So down here's my next one, and they go straight across from each other. Okay, and then down here will be my last one, this one. And this tray does have a pattern in it, a design, but that'll cover up with your black paint. You won't, it makes it okay. Okay, now I got to go down here to the bottom. I've got a little row right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll start with a larger brush. Now up here at the top, I'm going to have a few little places up here where I'm going to have to go down to a real tiny brush to get those in, because I plan to put me a gold trim around that, okay, because that goes down in the tray. So then I will go up here, kind of make my marks up. So I have 1, 2 up here at the top. Okay, now I've got my pattern all in the middle of those, see? Now I will go in and I will put an X on every other one of these swirly things, this design that's around it. This tray is beautiful. And a lot of times you find them with a pattern already on them, and you just say a prayer and hope that it's got an even number on it. Because if it don't have an even number, then you got to do something else. My pencil, I'm using a very light little mark. I'm going to be working with black, so it won't matter, but every other one of those I put an X on. Then when I paint those in, I'll paint those swirls in, okay? So that gets the pattern on. The tray's what we're going to be working on first, and then the tea set will be our next class. So we'll be doing this today. Okay, girls.